Oh shit, we weren't ready. I mean,
The
fuck, man? Also, sorry guys, Streamlabs crashed. It just went, nah, fuck yous.
Also, we're really good at talking amongst ourselves. So.
We should just have these
super
conversations on stream at this point.
Put them
I
in
think people need
bloopers
to
or
listen to what we're
something.
talking about.
no one wants to hear what we've got to talk about.
Wow, I guess if you think like that, sure.
Yeah, they don't come to our streams to watch us talk. Ugh.
Yeah.
They
My
come to
bad.
our streams for bad puns and innuendo.
Oh, I see. And dead gnomes?
Is
Question
that the
mark?
part
Question
where I
mark?
say innuendo?
Yeah,
Oh
dead
my.
gnomes. Dead gnomes.
Ah, yes. Well, the gnomes shall be dying. Don't you worry.
I expect no pirates now.
Well, funnily you should mention
Oh,
that.
God.
It may happen.
Oh god, it's been so long.
I mean, Kit's
Trying
made
to
a lot of
remember.
redeems. I have to live up to those redeems.
Yeah.
I was just saying, how many gnomes
Gnomish
do we have to
pirates.
kill now?
Should we just do a gnome
about a ship's
one-shot?
worth.
A gnome
my
battle
God.
royale one-shot, and we all just
We-
mix the gnomes that all just go poof.
That would be interesting.
What, we all make
how
up
is everyone?
level 10 gnome characters and it's last gnome standing.
Or we can get like you know how you get stream avatars at the bottom.
Oh,
Just get
we are
them
so
as
doing that now,
gnomes.
Mick.
Hey, I'd be
My
down.
soul hurts. My soul
I will
hurts.
hide behind
That's
the
all I have
pile
to
of
say.
dead gnomes.
Welcome to the Stormy Dragon Tavern, because I don't think anyone said it yet.
Oh.
Yes, hello. Welcome to the Stormy Dragon Tavern.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Stormy
We
Dragon
are
Tavern,
playing-
guys. We are definitely able to stay on focus. And on topic.
We have been away for a few weeks because life do certainly attack.
And it's summer, so I'm doing things.
Yes,
How dare
Oddie
you.
actually has a life, so
Which is
that's why he
weird to
hasn't been
think.
available for it.
I
In
mean,
high school, nominated to
Unfortunately,
the one
between
person to
work
not
and
have a
everything,
life.
we have been a bit astray. But we are back. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and this is the Trials of the Xel'nari. And things happened last episode. It's been a few weeks, but things happened. It kind of was a little bit explosive, and then we've
Wasn't
been away.
my fault this time.
and,
Wasn't my fault
people-
this time.
Well, I mean, as far as you're aware.
Yeah.
It did come from the ocean, just remember, and you don't know where your island is right now.
Oh, true. Also, why does Dead Gnome Talk summon Kit? God damn it.
You mean where the island was?
Don't you dare! No!
You didn't want to get back.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
but she
mean
has
she-
family
Not the
there.
principle of the matter.
That's not the
I also love
point!
how you have a cat just sitting there staring at your food.
Also,
I just want to eat in peace.
before the game starts, I have a cool thing to show.
Oh, that is.
Can't see it.
I like how it censored it for us.
Oh.
I know.
Oh,
What's this?
that's awesome!
Licensed Stormy
And
Tavern Dragon
Oh,
Mug. I
it's
fucked
Mug's,
up.
Okay, but
It's
legit,
mug.
it's Mug's mug.
but legit,
Yeah.
actually, so on that note, when these characters are done, which, hang on a minute, I will do a thing. Give me a second. Bam!
I'm also gonna say, Rory, I feel like I'm playing a third-person cat game.
Yeah.
having said that, Ray comes out soon. It looks cool.
Okay,
It really does actually look
It's for
good.
swipe for no reason.
when these characters are done, if people are interested, I'm totally cool with making mugs as a merchandise thing that you can purchase through our...
Oh god,
Mug
yes.
approves.
I want to get a mug like Mug has.
I can design them. I've been doing mugs, t-shirts, all sorts of stuff for commissions.
Yeah.
I can design
I
a whole bunch
require
of
a
stuff
new Milo mug.
for
I
our
wasn't going
stream
to use
if
your
people are
artwork
interested.
without permission.
Yeah.
I
I
am
actually would
more than
actually
happy to
also
do
like one. I would like one with your art, and I want one with the pixel because that looks cool.
Yeah, I can do one on one
Yes.
side and have like the Stormy Dragon symbol in the middle, and I can do the things. Anyway, if people are interested, if you know,
All the tasty tea from that
Yeah.
every day.
I too
yeah.
want mug on a mug.
Yeah. Mugception.
Mug on a mug.
Mug on a mug.
I can
Mug,
also
mug.
make T-shirts with these characters on them. I can we can make it happen. He's cool. Stream Elements has brought out a thing. Anyway, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I'll link the store when it eventually goes up if people are interested. Got to finish the artwork first. Yeah.
Only 5 minutes of derailment. That's actually pretty. Oh,
That's
almost.
not bad as well.
That's derailment. That's pretty good for us. Pretty good. So things happened. Sailing out on the calm seas, enjoying life. Well, most of people enjoying life. Lie, not quite enjoying the sea as much as the others. He got better though.
Sure.
Things were all seeming quiet and calm, and eagerly awaiting their arrival at Silken, the elven town within the Kalashtan territory. However, things did not stay calm for long, as the sea began to boil, and the skies darkened with purple lightning, and a beam of energy cracked from the heaven. But after just a few moments, it all passed. Kovek, being an adept at magic, was able to identify not quite the spell, but the potency of the spell as that of a 13th level spell, a possibly world-changing spell of its power, something that should not be possible. In fact, it was so powerful that it actually absorbed the magic from the air and from those around for a moment before finally it restored. We gave them a moment last episode to decompress all of that, but I'm sure it's been bubbling away at them for the last few weeks with MIA, and so we'll come back into it after the seas have calmed down and the crew of the ship have shakily gone back to work, doing whatever hasty repairs need to be done to the rigging that has been blown about by the strong current.
So it's fine and everything's okay, and we aren't going to be like crushed by a tsunami because of the massive torrent of energy that came out of the sky or anything like that.
You're far enough away that you believe if there was any tsunami caused by the energy, though you're not sure exactly what the effects of the beam of energy was, that it would break away before making it to you.
Good.
I do have a question about the light that we saw. If it is possible, can we tell if the light originated from the heavens going down or from the surface going up, or can't we tell?
I thought it was the surface going up.
From what you were able to make out, it looked like it definitely came from the surface cracking up the heavens.
Okay.
Like it was like a funnel going in and then sort of situation.
I apologize, my Discord video has frozen, but I think the stream's still fine and the audio is still fine.
Alright, Rory looks deep in thought and Audie has a question.
Audie has a question? Wow, all the stuff today. Well, that's okay. Anyway.
Can I just ask a question? I have a concern.
Excuse me, miss.
As a distressed mother.
Can I pay a visit to Captain Pilvin?
You can indeed.
I may have broken my.
So
You know what? I'm sorry. Continue.
I've spent a considerable amount of time frantically writing down everything I felt and observed from the cacophonous arcane stuff, and I'm going to see the captain with the intent of obtaining as precise coordinates as I can for the origin of this blast, and I figure if anyone can help me figure that out, it's someone who sails. So, hoping and assuming.
Ooh. uncrashed. Sorry. But at least it started itself back up and it got its shit sorted. Oh boy, look at that taking up all the space there. So much
Oh, now it's gone weird.
We look spectacular.
I remember
It's like a digital car crash in real time.
I know, right? It's a good thing someone here works in IT.
I remember that I was up here.
Cool. Storm was near the mast. Nope, she was near... Yeah, because we were testing out magic, and so she was, like, trying to see, and her elemental magic seemed to work. I mean, abilities.
Correct.
She doesn't use magic.
Yeah, that's true. Spare things.
This actually further proved Storm's point that technically it was not magic.
Yeah, see? It wasn't magic.
And that she got cheated out of that win.
She's still mad about that, though. She's still hella mad, yo. She's a cat. She doesn't forget, man. She does not forget.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's me.
Someone just tell me if, and by someone I mean chat, please tell me if my drawing is in the way of your visual pleasure.
Right, there's nothing happening up on the foredeck at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying it's in the way, and I'm gonna forget it's in the way. So you know, let me know if it's in the way of your viewing pleasure. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here and roll. While we enjoy us a good story.
There's a good moment before finally you hear, come in.
I go in?
You see Pilvin hastily going through, picking up books that have fallen off his shelf and restowing them on his bookshelf. Even though there are some railings in there designed to hold it in the case of storms, the water was so sudden and violent that still managed to dislodge a few. So he is hastily restocking his shelves.
What kind of books does he have on his shelves?
Most of them seem to be nautical, though you do notice a few, as you see titles, that stories of sea and fables, as well as one or two, as you recognize, of Videlkin design.
Oh. I catch a glimpse of one of these books, and I just... It's like how in English there's like shorthand sounds that are close to words. It'd be like, all right, I'll make the equivalent of one of those sounds in Vidalkin as I see one of these books, just to acknowledge that I've seen it and I'm going, okay.
As he is putting it up, he pauses for a moment and he goes, well, you've done some study on the works yourself?
I have like arms full of half-finished papers and I go, yes, can I use your maps and your sextant and your mind?
Of course, yes. I imagine you're curious as to where all that came from.
Yes, and I just like dump my assorted notes on the page. Part of this is also an excuse to get a copy of the coastal map and of like major coastal cities just for my knowledge. So I'm going to start making my own copy of the map of the region around where I expect the beam of light came from, and just start saying, so where do you think it came from? It was so and so heading that there's this much curvature of the planet, and just try and figure out more or less where it was.
Yes, but I can't be exact, but judging by its position, I would say it's deep within the deep sea. Aptly named, of course.
Quite.
Though it looked like it came from the sea itself. Strange. There's nothing out there. It's the reason why it was called the deep sea. It's so far down that we have never met the bottom. Dwellers from the bottom.
Bottom.
Can I roll a history check to see if there's any Atlantean equivalencies in this world of like ancient civilizations that fell into the sea or so on and so forth? Damn it! I mean, it's fine. 13?
You know of the fact that there are a few Triton cities under the ocean, though nothing within the deep. It is so far down that the waters are so crushing that it will kill even Triton if they get too far down.
Okay. Foreboding. So, I'm able to get more or less, like, as close as I can to a vague position, and then I think Kovac lets herself relax a bit because she's been feeling incredibly tightly wound for about half an hour, and hits this wall of, okay, I think I've done everything I can do for right now, and just sits down and relaxes.
He pulls his chair back and sits down as well and stares at you for a moment, and then, to be honest, I was hoping you'd be able to shed some light on it.
I think it was the one doing most of the light shedding.
True. You have no contact with your higher-ups? Cannot find out what it was?
That is a storm situation. We should probably check and make sure that arcane communication devices are working, and that everybody else's magic has returned.
After we drop you off, we'll be heading around into the deep, back up to Burvia. I want to know that the seas are safe to travel.
Rolling
As
in
do
the
I.
Put my heart inside your hand. God damn it, how could you?
easily.
I think you're right. I should probably speak to the rest of the team and see how they're doing. I've been very focused on data gathering.
Yeah, good to be prepared.
Indeed. Thank you for your time. Goodbye. And I leave.
Okay. Rush on out.
Yeah. As a people, we are efficient.
This is true. This is true.
I thought you were meaning us as a group, and I was about to be like, oh, Vidalkin. The Vidalkin as a yeah.
I was just like, we are not. Oh, you mean the Vidalkin? Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go and find everybody else.
Is that when you go, how many Vidalkin does it take to change a light bulb? 1. Vidalkin are efficient but don't have a sense of humor.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
The anti-joke. I love anti-jokes, though.
I'm so correct. You are annoyingly correct.
It's like, when is a joke not a joke? When it's a sentence. It's not wrong. It's not wrong either, is it?
There aren't a lot of there aren't a lot of open mic nights in the Vidalkin Quarter of Tanzanite, but if you took this material there, you'd kill. Not a lot of actual laughter, just vigorous,
Like
polite
clapping.
clapping.
Golf clap as well.
Vigorous, just like,
The two-finger golf clap.
it's like what they do with cruft and things like that. It's like, I think we have a winner.
Yeah. So I go and find everybody else. What has everybody else been doing while I've been tearing like small amount of hair out and panicking.
How far after the thing are we assuming this is?
This is a couple of minutes after. About maybe 5, 7, approximately.
Okay.
So 7. Things have started to calm down a bit. The crew still look a bit shaken. You constantly catch them glancing off over into the horizon where the light came from, wondering what is happening. So where is everyone?
I think the
Mug
end
was
of
gonna be up.
Oh, sorry, you go first.
I was going to say, yeah, Mug will be watching from the deck, just sort of seeing if anything strange is going on, or if there's any follow-up.
The only thing you notice, I won't even need to get you to roll perception, is you do see birds flocking the opposite direction. So they are definitely also terrified of whatever has happened over there.
That's interesting.
Other than that, the sky seems to have calmed down and cleared up. The ocean is back to normal. It's almost as if nothing had ever happened.
I would say that... correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't remember how we ended last session time-wise. I remember that last session, I think that I ended with a conversation with... What's his name? I forgot.
Who? The chef
The
or
cat.
the girl that runs around?
The cat!
The cat?
Sneaky
As
thing.
in,
Yeah.
The other cat!
He doesn't
Swift.
appear to be
No, Swift?
on this map.
Subtle wing?
Subtle!
Subtle wing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. My brain just did a huge flip and flop, so sorry guys. So I believe she was on the deck near the edge, and then from that conversation she tested her magic. Not magic, abilities.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, and you
near
knocked
Kovac.
Subtle off the boat.
Yes, but that was beforehand. And he teleported back up, and then she was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
And then Kovac saw everything, panicked, and ran away.
You know, typical. I'll fix up.
So did we establish where Sam and Thalai were?
Storm would probably still be up on the deck. There.
I was watching from the front of the ship.
Yes.
And I don't quite know what Sam's doing other than...
Existing.
Well, shit. Just kind of, I think Sam's just kind of waiting on top of deck, just kind of doing the whole... At some point, we're all going to get caught together and we're going to talk about this, so I'm just going to wait until that point. Yeah, because Sam's just like, this is literally way beyond anything I can think of, know for, or care. Shut down, sit.
Alright.
So
you try and collect everyone, is that right?
yes, I'm probably going to do something that the Xel'nari team haven't seen in a while. Kovac pulls out her old Town's Guard horn and just blasts it and goes... and makes her way onto the top deck. And I'm sure people are thrilled.
News team assemble. It's definitely a horn that you are all familiar of hearing, and know what it at least symbolizes.
Almost all.
Yes, almost all.
So,
Storm has no idea.
I feel like
Well,
you
but let's-
understand the gist of it, though.
yeah. But you would probably hear, wow, that was not tuned at all for music. It's just a generic, like, no-note bugle-esque horn that can only be slightly altered by the user.
Yeah, so Mug would walk over to you and just like put a hand on the horn and then just gently lower it and just shake his head.
It's done its job.
Mm.
I put it away. How is everybody doing?
Yes.
Feel odd. Like empty, like hungry, but not want food.
Hmm.
The magic taken like that, not normal.
No, it's a forced removal.
Storm still feels fine, doesn't she? As far as she can
Yes.
tell. Yeah. I am okay.
You know.
Fine.
Although, I will say my hairs are kind of all sticking up on end. Am I a little fuzzy looking?
More than usual?
She's a little bit fuzzier looking. Like, you know when cats have their hair on end? When, like, an electrical storm might happen or something happens, they just... She's a little fuzzier than earlier.
You think you know what it was?
This was a spell of bafflingly impossible arcane power. However, because it has just been observed, I can amend that statement to bafflingly improbable and alarmingly powerful.
Basically, someone's able to cast magic on a level above anything we know, so why are we still alive?
Yes, there have been arcane practitioners in the past who wield magic to such a high degree they're able to bend reality to their whim. And
What
these
if
are
not
people.
What if something different, like maybe new god gets born?
I did not consider a divine element. So is this that could be a
Mug not
possibility. I will not discount the possibilities. Some kind of immensely powerful being would potentially require a jump start of arcane power to get it going, and
Ash?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were still talking, Rory. Keep going. I'll say it when it's done.
I was done with my sentence.
Okay. Does this feel somewhat similar to the storm around her island? The kind of like
no.
magic. Okay.
Not even close.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we had this. I think we had this question last
Yeah,
time. And
I'm feeling like I did. Yeah, as soon as I asked it, I was like, this feels like I've asked before. Cool. Yeah.
Always good to get a second check.
So, I am curious. Thalai, you said you feel fine, though we did see you unable to enlarge yourself, so clearly
I feel
part
fine
of your...
now.
That's good. Storm, did your abilities ever feel diminished?
No,
Mine
No.
did.
I feel fine.
And
What do you want me to do? And she's gonna start producing flames in her hands.
Since
Yes,
when
I
did
can
you
do
do
that.
that?
Always.
I mean, yes, I've known that all the time.
I just usually don't do it because you can do it. I like to play with air more, and she instead makes fire, swishes air around in like little like mini tornadoes, like just a little swirling effect in her hand.
I think I want to go take a nap.
before everybody goes, all five of us have interestingly unique perspectives on magic, and before you rest and the freshness of this information is lost, I must get a statement from all of you.
Okay, my statement is nothing is wrong. You're all full of shit. Nah, I'm kidding. Are you feeling okay? Why are you not feeling okay?
Because the arcane power I've learned to harness left me.
It's as if all your air on the inside of you just kind of gets pulled straight out, and you're like, "Ugh." Does that make sense? Okay, what if you suddenly had lots of food in your belly, but then you had very violent illness that made you throw everything up all at once, so you were then empty? It's kind of like that.
I've done that before.
We know.
Perhaps also crossed with if you were in a violent wrestling match and you were struck in the abdomen and all of the air was forced out of your body. I believe it's called being winded.
Oh, I've done that before too.
So
yes,
we were magically winded.
Where you are trying, you've had the air forced from you. You are trying to inhale, but you can't, and it feels deeply uncomfortable.
Also, Kovac not knowing answer.
Oh, that one I'm familiar with. Familiar.
The minor visible twitch of the left eye.
Yeah. Maybe question so big, Kovac never find answer.
I refuse to accept them.
I don't know if this is something that we are supposed to answer. How are you doing, Thalai? Your runes and things? How are they feeling?
They seem fine now.
So they're not linked into you, so you didn't feel an effect when they got a thing?
No. I just couldn't do it, but other than that...
Your ability to harness magic is comparatively minor compared to myself and Sam and Mug, but I'm curious as to how you obtained it.
Studied... What's the word? I guess runes work. Studied runes of those before us in certain locations. Not supposed to go into too much details.
Storm walks up to you and like grabs your arm and starts inspecting the markings on your arm.
Oh, mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Storm?
Are these just tattoos?
Yes.
Oh, she drops your arm. That's less interesting than I thought.
Oh, are you thinking that the runes were on Thalai's body as well?
It would be
No,
cool.
the runes don't belong on the flesh.
Why
They
not?
have no ability on the flesh. They just don't.
Oh.
They don't work on flesh.
At this point, she's sat down at your feet.
So you studied magical and runic lore passed down by ancestors, correct?
Duh. Yeah, that's correct.
All right, and learn to replicate the effect yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Do you have name for what you do?
In giant, but common tongue, I guess. Basically, runesmith, but it doesn't translate right. Like it doesn't have the nuance.
What about you, Mark? Where do you draw your power from? And when did you get it for the first time?
Mug. Mug taught music, taught song, taught power, word. But Mug not have magic. Mug not sure where get ability. Mug not remember everything.
You know what, Mug?
Oh.
Me too.
What
And she,
about
like-
the power of friendship?
She like goes like this in the air, and then you all of a sudden feel a gust of wind and like a spark on your nose.
Actually,
She
Ash,
did
can
an
we do
elemental
cantrips
boop.
at the moment?
Sorry?
Is it only affecting spell slots, or is it affecting cantrips as well? I can't remember.
No. So at this point, the feeling has gone away, and your magic has been returned.
It was affecting cantrips as well, though. Yes, it was
Yes,
all
it
magic.
was affecting all
Oh,
magic.
okay.
Yeah.
Mug now have power. So, Mug try and use good, but not always.
Do you remember who taught you?
No one?
Me too, Mug.
Maybe?
Me too.
So, you learned song and music, and over time, the ability just developed within you organically?
There was 1 year Mug not remember. Mug not home, not know, came back, has power.
I can see Kovac's mind just going, investigate.
I must know more!
What's this?
Poke
Are we
the
doing
puzzle,
a detect
poke the
thoughts
puzzle.
dive? A detect thoughts dive, maybe? Anyone?
You are damn right I'm taking notes on this. I am curious. I'm asking everybody. Storm. The source of your power has been up for debate recently. Do you know where it comes from?
No.
No?
No. In fact, Swift
When you
didn't
first
even.
use,
Swift didn't even know I had them. But I've always had them.
Magic.
Maybe we were born with it.
Spells
Maybe it's
is not
Maybelline.
something
No,
we are
I
familiar
cannot do magic. I can just play with the elements. Like this one. And she like jumps up and leans over the edge of the boat and just like flicks a hand and like pulls a bit of water up and just like swivels it around and following her finger. Like this. And then goes flick
with.
and
You
it
call
lands
that
in Kovac's
not
face.
magic.
I can do that too. Sam shapes water.
Yeah, like this one. I
are
don't
you
know.
also going to flick it into Kovac's face?
No. No, I make it into like a fish that kind of like swims around a little like figure of 8. Very simple
Subtle.
fish, like, you know, like the Jesus fish, sort of like very simple.
Subtlewing is sitting next to you, Storm, and it's just think
No.
that is not magic.
It's not
What
magic.
would it be otherwise?
I mean,
How else can one control the element?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like magic. I can just feel the element. Like you can feel the wind in your fur. I can just touch it.
You talk to it and it talks back.
Yeah, like this one. Yeah.
Like, Mug can hear people's thoughts, not cast spell, just hear thought.
That
Magic
is a-
take many forms.
It is a little bit creepy, but yeah, I guess so. I can just
Like,
feel it, and sometimes
you-
it just wants me to play with it.
You'll notice Mug at that subtle kind of gives you like a piercing stare, like, is he reading my thoughts right now?
Who was doing that?
Subtlewing.
Oh, subtle wing. I keep calling him Swift instead of subtle. I'm sorry.
I'll put a little telepathic sending to him, as in just like normal telepathy ability, just of that nonchalant whistling. Like the super cliched trying to act innocent nonchalantly whistling. But on a very quiet level.
And above that, he'll just hear
of...
a song of, I know a song that'll get on your nerves.
Get on your nerves. Get on your nerves.
You actually
Go
notice
back.
for the first time ever, he kind of actually looks not in control of the situation. Like, there's just a small break in his shell.
Does Storm notice? Not that she knows what's going on.
You're standing beside, so probably not. You would not be looking at him.
Kovac, how you get magic? You study powerful wizard?
I'm just like patting my gills dry with my collar after being splashed, going, it's fine, it's fine. Yes? I was taught by my father. He's he's an adept magician who serves as a translator and scribe in the courts of Tanzanite. He follows the same arcane tradition as me, and he passed it along.
Your choice, his choice. Which?
Well, I could have learned from my mother as well. She's an artificer, or I could have taken my skills elsewhere. But I was quite intrigued by the magical possibility, and I did want my own familiar.
Mm.
And yes,
So-
just after a time studying, understanding how the weave of magic works and how it can be externally influenced, I learned the words, I learned the shapes to make in the air and the right components to use, and the basic arcane theorem, and now I'm more or less able to teach myself and grow as a spellcaster independently.
How you think Father react when you come back and more powerful?
He'll be very proud.
But little bit afraid?
No? There would be no logic behind that.
Sometime emotion trump logic.
Not often.
Mm.
Especially not in my culture.
Dog, who has been kind of like sitting beside, eagerly bouncing up and down, goes, Dog know magic too. I know sleep.
Oh, where did you learn that one
good
from?
at it, Dog.
I make myself go to sleep, I make others go to sleep.
Thog, if you want learn magic, Mug can teach.
Whoa.
Although,
Probably
Thog,
not a good idea. Things tend to explode around me.
Thog, you also know another spell, though. It's called
Oh, do I?
Silence. It's basically the same thing to other people, but you get the same effect. So, 2 spells.
Whoa. Oh, Thog,
He knows
got 2
third
spells.
spell.
Yeah, 2 spells.
He
Yeah.
know slow teleport.
Which slow teleport?
He punch. They wake up in other place, but takes long time.
Oh, well, I thought you meant walking. Technically.
And
But
finally,
you don't need to know magic to do good.
however, Sam, you know magic too. How did you gain?
No, I mean, what are you talking about? Fire, water, fire, water. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fire,
How,
water, burn.
how did you connect to your power?
I learned from my mother when we were young. She kind of took us aside and taught us bits. how to survive mostly, and yeah, that kind of thing. So good old Mumsy. Just taught a little bit, just a little. Or when father usually went off on big business trips, so he couldn't get involved or in the way. She taught us a few things on the side, but yeah, very under the nose of father sort of situation.
Yes.
I mean the power of friendship.
I still don't care much for your father.
Did your sister also learn magic?
We had our own kind of specialties in a way. It wasn't teaching us in terms of how to get it. It was seeing if we kind of had like a knack in a way. And mother was a bit surprised and happy when I got a bit of a ability. I mean, Samantha also had a tiny bit, but we tended to do our own stuff at times, and so I mean, like a little.
Because Samantha probably need magic to keep hiding from Bounty Hunter.
Not necessarily. I mean, we were also sneaky little beggars from time to time. So I mean,
you see Mug trying to hide a laugh.
Yeah, so I vanish from time to time. There's no magic there, just good old fashioned a word that my brain actually can't remember right now. That's me, Oddie, not Sam, the character.
Stealth?
No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Like, it's good old, like,
shenanigans.
Practice.
Practice.
Hard work. That's yeah. But at night, sometimes Mr. Nibbles whispers things into my ear and teaches me how to do things. Or maybe he doesn't. You don't know. Ha! I fooled you. I don't know.
Yes. We didn't mention it yet, but Sam is actually a warlock, not a druid.
Ah.
And
See, that explains everything.
Yeah, every time I cast my fire, my laser fire. What's the fire spell with the lasers?
Firebolt, produce flame.
Scorching ray. It's really just. It's just Eldritch Blade.
Yes. Eldritch Blade.
It's just recolored and reflavored.
But I took more to Druidacy, where I think Samantha took a little bit more to being
Just
sneaky.
as a side note, totally gonna make that a character one day now.
What's that?
A warlock who pretends to be a.
Or be something else.
And he's familiar is just his patron watching over him.
I'd love that. I had that actually, sort of. I was talking to my DM about it. I was playing like
Mountain Dew flavor.
I had Chain of the Familiar. So I had a little closet that was like this lolling tongue open all the time, but in my brain I was like, no, he is secretly my patron. He lives in the house, I live in the shed. It was a weird character anyway, but yeah. So stuff and things.
I've entirely lost my train of thought.
Okay,
Kovac has been taking notes this entire time. She is intrigued, has follow-up questions, but is somewhat satisfied, and is probably gonna, at this point, say, ooh, that's what it was. Storm, Mug, would you consider it prudent to reach out to our contacts elsewhere, see if they've experienced something similar?
Didn't I already? I think I've already done it.
Yeah, I thought we did that at the end of last session.
Mm.
Oh, we did? What was the result?
We basically said, weird shit happening over here, keep an eye out, and they went, okay. Like, there's nothing else they can do apart from just...
I also remember Mug telling Barda secretly that Storm was missing her and really disappointed that she wasn't getting responses.
Yeah.
But not telling Storm that you said that.
Of course.
Yeah, I remember that.
We are each an agent of chaos in our own way.
Yeah, so I just read what Romney wrote about Eldritch Blast, now in Mountain Dew flavor.
I try not to derail in-game too much with chat, but...
Sorry.
No. Chat has some great things to say from time to time. You should tune in more.
Indeed.
I love chat.
Kovac has obtained all the information that she needs from the party at the moment, and is going to return to the quarters and compile notes and go full Charlie Day on the walls. So Sam has that to look forward to when they get back to our shared quarters.
Totally wasn't sending a message to the DM about something and completely missed out what you were saying. What?
When you return to our quarters, I will have covered the interior walls of them with notes and string, and we'll be frantically dashing around.
Crazy wall! Crazy wall!
Crazy wall!
It's a conspiracy!
And I'm going to go pee, so I'll be back.
That's fine.
How dare.
Enjoy your pee. Have fun with it. So
well,
you have
we're on
another
this
week's travel before finally making it into port.
week.
Can we go back to the world map so we can tell which port we're going to, please?
I can do there.
So is it our objective port, or is it one before that?
So the city that you are going to has no port of its own. It has a small town to the southwest of it that is its port city.
So what about like here?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's disembark at the port and then a little bit overland to the city that we're going to.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's about
Cool.
2 hours, 3 hours travel from the port to the city itself. We have some time. What is everyone going to get up to in your free time?
Storm befriends the crew and or potentially plays practical jokes on the party. And she especially tries to, and she especially tries to, also at some point we got a new follower, so thank you for the follow. I only just saw it then.
New follow?
Yeah, we got a new follower. Hello, welcome aboard.
Welcome.
She will, where are we? Oh, that's where we are. Okay. She will mostly focus her practical jokes on subtle, testing the boundaries of how perceptive he is of her shenanigans.
Yeah. In what form do your shenanigans?
It'll be various things. Like trying to sneak up on him and like scare him. Well, not scare him, but like just like pinch his ears and run away. But as soon as he notices her, she'll stop and pretend like nothing was going on. Or like she'll try and coax a bit of water and like splash it to the back of his head or something. Like, she's just really petty little things.
You roll me a stealth.
Hi, Nebula. How you doing? It was me. I'm sorry.
Oh. Sink the boat.
Sink the boat!
No dogwood.
Roll stealth. Ooh! Fidget's not sitting in my dice tray, so I can actually use it, but, like, actually it's so covered in fucking fur.
What's the worst that could happen?
You really want to know?
I mean, I'm curious now that
He
you say it
definitely
like that.
notices. Okay.
I
I
mean,
didn't.
there's a 13th level spell going off. I mean, you can understand what the worst could happen.
Oh, was
I
it on this island?
definitely
that happened?
remembered to open my character sheet.
No, you didn't.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not opening it right now. Give me a sec. I think my stats are +2 to stealth, but that's fine. It's not going to help me because I rolled an 8.
What's happening?
Yep, it's a +2. So
An 8 in total.
10 in total.
Okay. Yes, he is definitely aware of everything you are doing. For some of the less annoying stuff, he just lets you do it. But if it bothers him, like spraying water at it or anything, he just deftly moves out of the way of it, but then continues about his day as if nothing had ever happened.
He's probably well used to this, by the way. He knows what she's like.
He is gotten so used to it now that it's like a second nature. He just senses you nearby and knows that you're about to do something.
At one point, she does burn a tiny little bit of his fur as a bad decision and goes, "That was a bad idea. Don't play with fire. Leave the fire to Sam." Goes back to playing with air.
God. How are you still alive?
I don't know, man. It must be that +1 to charisma.
And how is it that you're wearing the same poncho that's just appeared on my Facebook feed as an ad?
The internet knows. The internet knows.
No, but look how cute it is. It's got little bunnies. The little bunny rabbits. They're so cute.
Oh,
I've got a poncho as well. Where is it?
Wait.
Maybe
Wait,
because
wait,
I had that
wait,
ad also
wait.
and decided to buy it for Alice.
Wait. I can't get it over my headphones.
I was about to say, it doesn't.
It's good.
It does. It has ears. Alright, turning into a poncho stream.
Okay. It also has little spots
I
on
don't
the
even know where my
inside and
poncho
they're
is.
so cute. So cute. I don't know. Oh, I know where your poncho is. It's in my suitcase over there. And I say my suitcase because I packed the stuff.
Ponchos.
I love ponchos.
Ponchos.
I mean, I have a form of poncho here, I guess.
please. Does a
Yeah,
blanket
that's got a
count?
moth on it for some dead.
I'll have to take the headset off.
Poo butts.
Ah, yes. Comfy stream.
Comfy. Nice.
Wearing
looks
adorable
very
things makes me comfort happy.
Now I look like a dungeon master.
More like a comfy master.
So,
yeah. Mug won't be
you are
up
at
to much
sea.
for
Mug
the
is not
last
up to
week.
much. Well, you were approached by some of the crew members one night.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Some of the bigger and more brawnier of the crew. They kind of pull you aside just as you are finishing up your meal and slide another ale across the table for you.
I won't say no to free ale.
Sit down and say, "So, Biggin,
Duh.
you're pretty good with your hands, aren't you?"
If you mean by fighting, sure.
Yeah, you understand us then. The other boys are gonna set up a little game in the hold later. Bit of a, one-on-one. See how things go. Throw a few bets in. You win?
Sure.
What
Sure,
about your
mate.
other mate? Reckon he'll be down?
Dog.
Yeah, that one.
Ah, yeah, he'll be interested.
Not the other one. He seems a little bit too fancy.
He's happy to get into Scrum as much as anyone else, but I think he is the better choice.
Alright. Meet us back here after 9. It's,
Sure.
that door over there, and he bobs his head towards the room next to the captain's quarters that you have not previously been in yet.
Alright.
Just give it a few knocks and head on in.
Alright. Can we get back to a thing of the ship? Sorry, Ash.
You can indeed. Yes, he's telling you to head to the door over here and give it a couple of knocks. After 9 o'clock.
It's showing up. I'm just going to refresh it.
Yes, I too am on the world map.
Should have transferred over. 1 sec.
Yeah, no, it was up. There
There
we
it
go.
goes.
It's just transferred over now. Up, so the one that's all blacked out?
Yep.
Yep, alright. I'll let Thog know. And I'm going to make my way over after 9, regardless. If Thog wants to come along, he's more than welcome to.
Oh, you know Thug's coming. Not even a question. Alrighty. Do you let anyone else know, or just the two of you?
Just the two of us. I'm not alone this time.
Fair.
You know, if someone tries to enslave you, Thug will punch his way out.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So.
Around about 8 o'clock, you actually notice Pilvin stepping out of his room that he spent most of the voyage in, and he makes his way above deck. It's the first time at night that he's done this.
Who's this? The captain?
Pilvin, the captain.
Yep, alright.
So he makes his way up onto deck, which is the first time you've seen him do this during the nighttime. Normally he'll be out there during the day, but at night he stays in his quarters. Occasionally sitting amongst the crew to eat before retiring back to his quarters, but tonight he has decided to head on out up the deck. You imagine that this is possibly why they have chosen this night to have their little fighting.
I'll just subtly, not trying to hide per se, but just subtly go back and just see what he's doing above deck. Just because I'm curious.
Alright, get me.
Because you said it was 8, right? So I've got time.
Yep, you've got half an hour still.
Yep. Alright, so you asked me for something?
Yes. Are you trying to stealth and follow him, or just heading up onto deck and keep an eye on him?
Just more head up to deck and I guess just have just a look at make it seem like I'm just having a look outside, glancing at him kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no worries. You notice him setting up on the back of the ship a strange sort of apparatus that you've never seen before. It looks kind of like a combination of a globe, a sextant, and some form of orrery.
Is it perhaps a Vidalcan orrery? It's a magic card name, look it up.
It is indeed a Vidalcan orrery. You notice that after he sets the device up, he pulls a small glowing purple crystal shard from his jacket and places it within the device, a small little chamber within the device. After a while, he flicks a few switches on it and levers, and it starts to spin up, as if having a control mechanism of some sort, but you cannot see any mechanical parts that are making it do it. And it seems to be reflecting planets moving around the globe. You're not sure to what end the device does, but he sits there watching it for a moment and taking notes in his journal.
My curiosity satisfied. Head back downstairs.
Mhm.
And then I'll just knock on Kovek's, where Kovek's staying.
That's the
Okay.
same room for all of you.
Oh no, Thalia's, remember, Thalia's been sleeping upstairs.
Yes.
Because he doesn't fit. Alright, he'll poke his head in to where Kovek, he knows where Kovek has been resting. Kovek?
What?
Sorry,
I
Captain...
the back corner of the quarters is just covered in paper and string line, and Kovek's normally very like well coiffed hair is just like up and kind of fraught and frizzy, and she just like has a quill floating in front of her, just like darting from place to place, making notes. Even when she turns to face you, the quill does not stop moving. Just writing.
So Sam's probably on the bed, laying down with like paper just on their face, just like, she doesn't stop.
Giving up.
What?
Captain doing something interesting with magical items, but you seem busy. Perhaps you don't. We'll see. Okay. And just close the door and back away from the precipice. Just going like, nope.
You just see Sam out of the corner being like, take me with you.
He will come in and rescue Sam. At that, seeing Sam actually reaching out, he will go in and go like, come on. Let's get you fresh air. And, like, you know, kind of forget how low the deck is as he straightens up with Sam. Bonk!
There is a Sam-shaped hole in the papers on the bed.
I spend the next minute getting Sam sheets exactly where they were before they left, and everything's where it's supposed to be. And I return to my
So when you suddenly look and notice a different puzzle, like, oh, wait! This is all kind of spread out now. This is exactly the formula I needed. It's the breakthrough.
Yeah. Alright, and then I'm just go like, are you okay, Sam?
She's been doing this for hours, and it's only been like, I don't know. Time has no meaning in that room.
Duh. You should try sleeping above deck. It's actually quite refreshing.
I mean, when she stops, it's not so bad, but the quill keeps going sometimes when she mumbles in her sleep. Like, it's just, every now and then you just hear the scratching of it, just kind of on the wall, and,
I'm amazed Storm has not messed it up.
Probably has. I don't think Kovek's really
hasn't.
noticed.
Storm has definitely added her own notes in there as best as she can.
Sacrilege.
What do you think is taking this long? I keep being interrupted.
She has added in there a few times a couple of like. So if there's any calculations, just an extra number somewhere along the way.
An extra 0 or an extra like.
Or just
dot.
adding a decimal point in there. Or
Instead
just
of it being like 12, it's 1.2.
adding a plus line to the minus. She's done a couple of like.
How is Storm still alive at the end of this trip? Is what I want to know.
You left the cat in
a
close
to someone like
place. Squishy
a sheep.
got
You
bored.
summoned a demon instead.
I'm just gonna say I imagine Kovek has caught her at least once.
Probably. Hang on, let's roll stealth. Or do you want me to roll sleight of hand?
Considering probably would be about whether you can enter the room, maybe stealth, I'd say.
But to mess around with calculations without being noticed, you're messing around. I would say it's sleight of hand personally, but let's see what Ash says.
I mean, it's her trying to do it when not being noticed. I will allow. Oh, actually, I'm going to go off your passive insight instead, Kovac, rather than your passive.
What's your passive insight?
15.
Yes, I win! I got an 18 total.
Is it fair to say that though I don't realize it happens at the time, because my passive investigation is 18, I do recognize what has been happening after the fact, and because I have a very specific magical quill that I use for everything, it does not match.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
probably the
yeah,
reason
yeah,
why
yeah,
I'm in there so much, because you're getting me to double check over and find what Storm has like done wrong. That's why I had those papers on me. Like, these are the ones. What's Storm done to these?
And occasionally, if you've got have you got like papers stuck to the wall as well?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Everywhere.
On a few of them, you see some dress shapes cut out.
Nice throwback.
And those little dresses have been put on other places.
There is a moment. There is one moment when
She hides them inside one of your books, mind you. The little dresses.
upon seeing that, Kovac immediately knows it's you, and the next time she sees you enter the chamber, she looks at you and just casts reduce on you.
Oh.
And then picks you up and throws you out the door and closes it behind you.
Hey, that's not very nice! Hey, Dominic, why did you do that? Why am I so...
Alice, I can't hear you.
Oh. It was pretty funny. Except you can't hear
And too
me.
high pitched.
I can hear it. I can hear it on stream, but I can't hear it when Alice is actually talking. So I heard it.
Yep.
It's kind of funny.
Yep.
Discord has noise filtering
Yep.
for our ears. Not for stream though. Sorry, guys.
Oh, the stream could still hear it. Ayy.
So Kovac is going a bit off the deep end, but that's okay because Sam has been saved and is going off with the line.
Storm found in her newfound small size goes, oh, I can definitely cause some trouble like this, and goes and causes trouble as a tiny little bean.
Oh no.
And goes
for
to
1 minute.
Well, she goes to sneak up on Swift, and as she's doing it, as Tiny Bean, she turns back to herself.
But is she confused, thinking, wait, did Subtle get smaller like me?
Just a moment, until she realized the ship also got smaller.
Oh, okay.
Did everything shrink?
He just looks at you with a very disapproving stare.
What?
So his normal look.
Hey, how you doing? I just came over here to say hi. You got any fish? You want to go catch some fish? Let's go catch some fish. And then she goes and dives off the edge.
I'm sure that was... No.
And goes to catch a fish with her mouth. Because she can.
Neat.
It's just the deep sigh.
So we see Storm climb back over the side of the boat with a fish in the mouth going trying to speak around the fish.
So
Sam, you okay?
Yeah. It's nice to see her in her element, but it's also very tiring. And
Get some fish here. You'll enjoy it better. Just give a light tap on Sam, which is, fourth lie, it means it pushes you like half a meter forward, but hey.
But I'm good. But more importantly, How are you doing?
Well, I'm no longer throwing up my guts, so yay.
Progress.
Yay.
But outside
Sailors,
of that, how are you?
Sailors. I'm just gonna lean down and go. Sailors doing fighting, like fighting pit.
Can
Me
I
and
come
Thug.
watch?
I can't see why not. I think we just have to be shh for Captain. I think.
Maybe that's his secret. He's their star fighter.
I don't know.
Okay. He's
but,
like
yeah, I
the
don't
gym
think the
boss.
captain
You got to
knows.
battle him underwater.
I don't think the captain. So
I'll
Duh,
just
yeah.
watch. It'll be nice to see. You get to let loose. Good old three fight. Is it? I don't know how to punch. Major.
and I'll just like kneel down, grab Sam's hands, close them into fists gently, like this, and I'm just
Fingers are broken.
gently, and just like guide showing like the correct way to punch, kind of thing.
Yay! I can now
Like
do
that.
this.
But vary up a little, not just go straight. Maybe you want to go a bit to the side or down underneath.
Or I could also do this fire.
I mean, that's very effective.
No, but no, I mean it isn't when something like that saps up everything. That's also why I like, the ching magic daggers from the bracer. It's like
But
not
if
everything can
all
be solved by magic. Wait, that is magic. That is being solved by
I was
magic.
gonna say, if magic is stopped, would magic daggers still work?
No. That's why I can hide real good.
There you go, and scruff the head,
Hey.
like scruff.
Yeah.
And I guess just wait for the door to open, like wait for it to be just after 9, and for Thog to
Yep.
appear.
The Thog is eagerly standing out the front of the door, not being subtle about it at all. He's just like looking over to you constantly, like, now,
Oh
now.
no! No! You keep asking, and then I will turn us right around and no fight.
Been weeks since I've gotten to punch something. I want to punch something.
If Storm hears this, she'll be like, "You can punch me!"
No.
No,
maybe.
you are up on deck because you
Oh,
went
yeah,
to
that's
annoy.
right. Yep, I did. I forgot.
All
My
right.
bad. Shut up. Yep.
So when it gets to 9, I'll just go, and then try and open the door, because that's what they said to do. Knock and then open.
Yeah, you open it up.
And we make sure
Uh,
that Thalai is the one knocking and not Thog just going smash.
That too.
You open it up. There's already a few of the crew inside. They seem to have cleared an area in what is otherwise a storage room, and you imagine a lot of the foods are stored in here as well. The quartermaster uses, the chef uses for cooking. Whereas the main hold is below, another deck down. They seem to have cleared an area for a bit of a pit. It's not a large amount of space, but it's enough for 2 people to have a bit of a scuff together.
Yep.
And the one who approached you earlier looks over and goes, "Ah, good. I don't know if you guys were going to show up."
You said after
So-
9.
Yeah, but wondering if you were actually going to show.
Ah. Oh, this is Sam. Sam just wants to watch. Sam's a bit bored. Don't worry. They're cool. They won't say anything. Nice quiet.
That's all good.
And they just hear in the head. I'll just do it in your head instead.
Damn it. One job! Not
He kind of-
freak out the sailors.
Shakes his head for a moment, not sure if he heard that in his head or if you actually said it out loud. And then
I'm just waving constantly, just like.
shakes his head again, and then goes, "Right, well, we've been placing some wagers, trying to work out which one of you two is the strongest. Care to test that theory? Bit of coin in it for you, whoever gets the win."
I think Thog would actually be just stronger than me. Just strong.
But if he's as dexterous and like wily, is a different matter.
Oh no, he's definitely more dexterous.
But we can try it, right? We can try. We can find out.
Oh, duh. Duh, yeah, let's try. And I'm not going to hold back, but well, let's see what happens. And Thalai will like take off his overcoat, just leaving himself in pants, pretty much, because that's how Thog is, to make it as even as possible. Though,
however, Thog does still have his gauntlets on.
Yes, and I was going to say, also, Thog is a barbarian, which means he has unarmed defense, so I know he has a higher AC than me. Out of character.
I was going to pat you on the back and try and slyly cast Bear's Endurance on you.
I mean, you could definitely try that.
And I just, like, I'm going to look over at Sam and just go, no.
But he got it.
No. Oh. Then I'll beat him.
Okay, I'll cast it on Thog then.
You know which way your money's going.
So Sam won't. So
if Sam can rig the bet, Sam will rig the bet.
It's just because we know that Thog has the gauntlets. I was only going to give you some extra hit points.
Yeah,
and,
but the gauntlets make him. The gauntlets make him strength 19 when I'm strength 18. He gets a +1 to his strength. That's the only difference.
Oh, okay. In that case,
it's not that different mechanically. Oh, and I'll just pull out 20 coppers as like 20 coppers on myself.
All right, yeah, sounds good. What about you, big boy? What you got? Thog just kind of.
I was like, Sam chirps up and goes, "Well, I would." Oh, not me.
That much on me. Don't know how much it is, but that much on me.
Sam checks it immediately. Wait, how much is it?
6 silver and 23 copper coins.
Can I put money on both of them?
Where's the spirit in that? You're just gonna lose regardless.
And?
You gotta pick one.
20 gold on Thalai.
20 gold. We can't match that bet.
Oh, I thought we were just putting in any amount. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, I'd be happy to take your money. I personally think the big boy's gonna win it, but in the off chance that
Alright, I'll 19 silver and 19 copper then on Thalai.
We've been betting silvers at max. Like, how about 5? 5 silver. Is that going to be good?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do 5.
We're not made of money like you adventurers are.
We're actually quite poor for adventurers. That's a really weird thought process.
Sam.
Sorry,
yes. They didn't have the money.
5 silver. Thank you very much for allowing me. I'm gonna be quiet now. Just puts the money. Sam's internally just being like, "Is this what it's like to be Storm?"
No, because Storm doesn't care. Storm just throws whatever she wants into the wind and hopes something sticks.
Yeah, I'll bet 5 silver on
Storm
Thalai.
doesn't think about consequences.
Kit has bet 100 channel points on Thog.
Ooh!
Wait.
So how does that work?
We can't match that bet. Sorry, we can't match that bet again.
Okay, I'm gonna start a prediction.
Ooh. It's really warm. I have to have my poncho off. It's summer here. Why did I put this on?
Yeah, but it's UK summer, so it counts as half.
Not recently, sadly.
I bet a magic item on the potent. No, we can do that.
That's what, 10,000 points? What?
I
If he
mean,
wins,
to create
you
a
redeem
custom
that.
magic item, it is 10,000 points.
And does Thog therefore get the magic item?
Yeah. I reckon he should.
Wait, but then if I win, do I get the magic item?
No, because you're not Thog.
But if Thog loses,
Alright, guys. You can put your predictions in and you can actually win channel points.
I'm tempted to be really cruel and like bet against Sly.
wait, hold on.
Wow.
Wait.
I'm watching this in real time.
Oh no!
Wait, who's? I mean,
Oh, it's coming back.
yeah.
It's coming back.
You've
It's
got
even
1
now.
minute. You got 1 minute.
That's because I put
Oh.
100 of my own channel points over on Thalai.
oh Jesus, now the lie is really high.
I've just realised one of us shouldn't bet because if we're as a moderator, because otherwise no one can end this. I just remembered that.
You got 10 seconds left to put your votes and predictions in, guys. 7, 6,
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Bets are closed.
Oh God,
Here we go.
I'm really hoping I don't fail all the people who voted for me.
The expectations. But you know what? Sam will whisper in your head and be like, even if you don't win, you're doing your best. You're doing good.
Sorry,
I'm
stream.
gonna look over it.
Forgot about the delay.
Yep. I am gonna look over at Thog and just go, so Thog, no holds barred. Put it all in.
Alright. But, we'll leave the other one standing, at least.
Oh,
Maybe crawl.
duh. Oh, no, duh. I mean, we're putting in all we got in this fight. No, nothing held back.
Sounds good, yeah. Alright.
Alright. And then as I'm gonna go, like, clap my fists together, and as I do, I am gonna activate Giant Smite.
Hey.
Which, if there isn't the space for me to enlarge,
There
I
is
still get
Definitely not the space for you to
I
enlarge.
still get benefits. So I don't become large, but I still have advantage in strength checks and saving throws, as well as the bonus damage on one attack per turn. One attack,
Nice.
one with a weapon or an arm strike per turn.
Alright. I will get you to roll initiative just so we see who goes first.
Okay, just to
Yep.
answer the chat's question, yes, and I did type it, but I'm going to say it out loud so you all can see it.
Oof.
Yes, the
Oof.
chat can redeem rerolls, DM
I would,
rerolls for Thog
press
to
myself
do a
there.
reroll. And likewise, for
Oh,
those
boy.
who have voted for Thalai, you can use player rerolls to give Thalai a reroll.
Oh God, this is spicy.
This is
Ash,
truly
I put
a
in my
war.
result.
So you guys battle it out.
Yep, I
Oh,
put in my
you're
result.
not using dice roll, you're just using that one?
I figured it's easier that way.
Just if you're using
they're always
reroll,
against me. I've only got a plus.
are you using reroll dice?
I mean, to be fair,
Um,
he only got a 9, so...
I always use the D&D Beyond buttons to do it
Oh, okay, fair
for
enough.
the
That's fair.
initiative.
Yep.
Like otherwise in combat, that I'll do the other one. Just to use the initiative.
For
tracker.
initiative,
Anyway,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. All right. So Thog will definitely be going first then if he is trained.
Alright. I mean, I think it goes without saying that he immediately starts beating his own chest, just like, oh, let's do this! Working himself up into a rage.
A rage. Yep.
But not necessarily just a rage. You see him go
Oh.
frenzied.
Oh, he's a frenzy barbarian. I wondered.
He is a frenzy.
I believe in you, Thog, but still lose, please, because I want money.
Make
Is it in
me
his head
proud.
because Sam's being quiet?
Make
And
me
in
proud.
just a few strides, he just crosses the floor and just smashes down into your chest as hard as he possibly can.
I thought you meant he was
So,
smash into the decking of the ship.
You know what? If he misses, he might just.
He gets so
If he misses, it's quite possible.
Look, I will be very surprised if he misses because my AC is currently 10 because I don't have any armor or
Oof.
equipment being worn
Oof.
right now.
I actually genuinely think unless he rolls a 1, he can't. Oh, no, he
Yeah.
can. It's okay. There is a chance he can miss.
Yeah,
however,
regard.
He has advantage as well, so it's a very small chance.
I was gonna say, yeah. Oh, is he? He went reckless, of course.
Of course he's going reckless.
Yeah.
He's a frenzy berserker. Alright.
Yep. I'm sorry, guys. I think you are all losing points you bid on me.
Very nice.
Hey, why is that not refreshed? Please. One moment.
I think to make these things fair, Thog should either put on armor to lose his unarmored defense, or you should be allowed to keep your armor on. You otherwise, you're on a serious disadvantage.
Yeah, this is the problem with fisticuffs. Because I'm not dexterous, I'm very much at a disadvantage.
But you're too honorable. Just keep the armor on. It's fine.
Says the wizard.
Mage armor.
Mage armor. Mage armor.
Alright. Yeah, he punches into you. Only dealing 7 points of damage.
Only 7.
For a punch
Only
attack.
7. I mean, I'm only dealing a max of 4 or 5, so you know. It's fine.
Oh, you have an extra dice, don't you?
Only 1 per 1 attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
And then just kind of steps back and then just sets himself into position ready for you. And
Alright,
just the sly little come at me kind of thing.
All right. My turn.
Yes, it is.
All right. Was that a reckless attack?
Yes, it was. So you do have
All right.
advantage
So I have
against him.
advantage.
All
All right.
attacks against him?
Yep, it's all attacks.
Yep.
So first strike. I will take the 24.
Okay, that will hit.
Using one of my d6s available, I will do a total of 9 damage. As I'm just going to come up and basically I'm going to ignore the hands, just come up and headbutt him
Mhm.
in the face, and then I'll follow up with an like lightly grabbing him and then like try and knee him in the gut as I go with my second strike.
Okay, yep, go for it.
So I have 2 attacks.
You do indeed.
That's 23 for 5 damage.
Alright, another 5 damage.
Yep, and then as a bonus action, I am going to activate my Frost Ring, which for 10 minutes I gain +2 bonus to all ability checks and saving throws that use strength.
Mhm.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, that's an action, a bonus action, and obviously I'm moved to be up with it. I'm not backing off, I'm staying close.
He only took like a step or 2 back anyways, just to ready himself for a fight.
I
feel
think
like
my
need to change
Discord
the
crashed
music. Let me
again.
find something for it.
No.
I just forewarning, I might go bloop.
Go bloop.
What?
Yeah, like the voices are still popping in and out, but like our webcams are frozen.
Yeah. I think you
Oh,
might have
dear.
to.
Technical difficulties.
I don't know why my Discord is so broken today. Sorry, guys.
We're
alright,
sorry.
I'm just gonna quickly find some fight music. We need something fun for this.
Punchy.
Yeah.
What you need is X going to give it to you.
Gonna give it to you. It's gonna give it to you.
Thog's going to give it to you. Yeah.
First he's gonna punch, and then he's gonna punch, and then he's gonna punch, and punch, punch, punch.
I'm tempted to check myself. but you got
Before you wreck yourself.
I was gonna say.
Yes.
Everything's all a bit too just...
There it goes.
Come back.
Here
Oh,
it
shit.
comes again.
Okay. It just has like a heart attack. And I apologize for the wow, everyone's big ass faces. Ayo. Okay, we're back. Wait, no, we're not.
Hang on.
That's my face.
Minute.
Okay,
It's
we
my face.
It's on my
my
face.
face. My
Have you
face.
found?
My face.
Now we're back.
Have you-
I'm not finding anything that quite gives me the kick that I want.
We can always
I
just
mean-
do, I don't know if you have it, Dropkick Murphy's shipping off to Boston.
I mean, yes,
That's a
I'd
very
love
good,
to.
it is a very good
It
pub
is a
crawl.
great song for it. It's a perfect one. However, copyright laws exist, and
Yeah.
Damn it.
that's what makes it a bit hard to find.
Oh
something.
god, what's going on with the stream? Ah!
Alice is happening.
What?
Fine.
What happened? What do you mean? What happened?
It went weird, but it looks like it's getting back to normal.
We're good. Don't worry, we're good.
The stream was fine on my end. What happened? I'm sorry.
Oh no, because obviously my stream is delayed.
Oh, okay.
It's not live. There's like a, I don't know, about 5-10 second delay. So all those edits you were making just suddenly appeared in my stream. I'm like ah.
Okay. Can I just interrupt?
All right.
I'm innocent. I'm sorry.
Mega delays. Oh no.
Phew. This is a lamp because I'm in trouble with lamp.
You're in
I'm
trouble
sorry.
with lamp.
I got something. that I think will work. It's also a pro
Yeah?
tip for the setting.
You can't twerk your way out of this one, Alice.
I'm in trouble. I'm sorry. But I'm really not
All right.
sorry because I'll definitely maybe do it again.
Woo
Okay.
woo.
Yeah, this
There
works.
we go.
This works.
Ooh.
I have no idea if stream can actually hear it, unfortunately, because
Yeah, they can.
I don't know if Alice's thing picks it up.
Yeah. If I can hear it, they can
Alright,
hear
good.
it.
Good. I'm just making sure. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Fog's
So I
just
think it's
gonna lay in.
yeah.
Let's be honest. He's got. Just wants to just punch as much as possible.
yep.
So he is just going to come in. He does a feint with one hand, as if swinging in for a haymaker from the left, and then brings in an uppercut underneath. Again,
Yep.
going for that frenzied berserk attack. Ooh, very good that he did, because I did roll a natural 1 on the first dice. But that will be another successful hit for another 7 points of damage. And then making his extra attack as well with his frenzy. Ooh, wow. Okay, the dice do not like me. I've rolled 2 natural 1s now. Thankfully, the advantage. So another 7 points of damage.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, so I did manage to still get a hit. But after his 2 shots, he actually again steps back a moment and then hunches down low as if getting ready to just charge into you. But it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You can see the look on his face, even though he's worked himself up into a frenzy. He's just smiling. He's having
fun. Alright, I'm gonna make this fun for him then. In that case then, I'm going to attack him again.
Mhm.
So I see him coming down low, and because he's actually hunched down, I'm going to use that opportunity to basically try and grab his head loosely, like gently, and just like, not gently, but like, obviously I can't hold on. Just bring his head down as I bring my knee up to like crack him in the nose. For a total of 18, Ash.
That hits.
18 hits, yep.
Sorry, there's a lot of Shizoo going on right now.
That's right. Damn it, my extra D6 only did an extra 1 for a total of 6 damage Ash for that first strike.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna like bring the elbow down on top of his head because he's still down low. For a total of 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
For the 5 points of damage, I am then going to blah 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 blah. Well, I am then going to activate an action surge, so I can do 2 more strikes.
Okay, yep.
21 for 5
You're
points
just
of
laying
damage.
hit after hit after hit into him.
Yep, I'm realizing that I've got to start weakening him down now. And again with the second strike.
Sorry, how much damage was that? The one? That last
5.
one?
There'll always be 5. Yep.
Yep.
And then an 18 for 5 more damage. Because yeah, I'm just going to double read my feature about Giant's Might. Once on each of my turns, yeah. So even with action surge, damn, that is really weak, but it is what it is. And then my bonus action, I am going to do a second wind to recover some of the hit points I lost. Because let's see, 3 plus 6. Damn it, that's not doing well. I only recovered 9. But okay. Yep, that's me. That's my turn.
Alright, no problem. After wailing into him for a bit, he staggers back for a moment, wipes a bit of blood from his cheek, and just starts frenzying up again. Just, yes, I've been waiting for this. Picks up one of the kegs next to him and swings it into your chest.
Oh my god.
You said go all out.
Yeah, I did.
So he is.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, that was one off a critical hit. With a keg.
Well, I was going to say, like, it doesn't make a difference. Dice roll with a critical hit, unfortunately. Which sucks.
It's still double the damage, however.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yep. Alright, so 7 again for hitting?
Definitely a hit. No.
Oh, right, improvised weapon. Yep.
Also, Colin, do your strikes count as magic?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he's resisting every strike I give him. Yeah.
That is a 9 points of damage for the keg.
So what I just recovered with that second win, I just lost.
And as the keg cracks against you,
actually, sorry, Ash, I am going to use a reaction to do my what's it called? Sorry,
Goliath
endurance. I'm going to do my Stone's Endurance to resist that.
Not a problem.
I resist
the entire thing.
As a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 5 once per short rest.
Yep.
So just reading that, that's only all for one attack, isn't it? So anything that's over is lost, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh well, because I just resisted 17 points of damage. I rolled a 12 on a d12 plus 5.
Actually,
I'm up.
You know what? For the rule of cool, he smashes this keg, and as you just like take it straight to the face and just crack it over, you see as soon as the keg shatters apart, his head is coming in for a headbutt as well. Like he was following through, and you match him back and headbutt back into him. That was meant to be his bonus attack, but you negated enough damage that I say you just smack back, and yes, you stun him a little bit for.
Thank you, kind DM.
It's got to go by rule of cool.
I know.
You negated enough damage that you definitely would have negated anything he did from a headbutt. And it is your turn as he kind of stumbles back a bit, caught off guard by that, but you just literally just like Kool-Aid manning through the barrel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to use my fire rune, except I can't because I specifically have to hit them with a weapon to activate the ability.
I got a key.
You
So
could
there are
fabricate as well.
the pieces of wood on the floor, right?
I mean,
from the shattered barrel. So I'll just pick one up and just strike at him with it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that reckless again?
Yeah, he is going reckless the entire time.
Okay. Yep. That is a 25 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
All right, and as I hit, I am activating my fire rune because we're going all out. So, a fiery shackle go in and embrace him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to take 2d6 fire damage, and he needs to make a strength saving DC of 16.
Okay, he does have advantage on that.
Yep. Oh, fuck, really? That was
Alright,
shit.
he does save against it.
I figured he would, and I'm really annoyed because there was only 3 extra points of fire damage.
It's still damage.
So I know, and he can't resist
and
it.
he's not resistant to that.
Yeah, so 3 fire damage plus the 5 physical damage from an unarmed strike. I'm just really annoyed that petered out to barely anything because of that. And then I'll strike again with my second attack.
Yep.
Nat 20!
Ooh, critical hit.
So that does 1 extra damage.
Yeah, so it's like 1 damage, double 2 damage, plus strength modifier. Oh,
Actually,
no!
you get the extra
because I did not use my Giant's Might dice in the first attack. So I get to use the Giant's Might dice for this one.
Which is doubled because of brutal critical.
Come on, give me a 6. It gave me a 1.
But you get the maximum damage from it as well.
Oh, fuck! That's right. No, so that's
rule.
That's right. So 1 base plus a flat 6 from the d6
plus 1
another
that you rolled,
plus the 1 I rolled, making it 7, plus another 1 for doubling that original 1 to 8, plus 4. So that's 12 points of bludgeoning damage then.
Okay.
For the second strike, as I basically I guess the fire distracts him, and I just go crack right in the nose with just a quick little strike.
He stumbles back for a moment, just like holding his face. As he's holding his face, he does stumble back enough that he moves out of your threat range. So you can make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
I will definitely be taking an attack of opportunity. Thog is Thog. I am not losing any advantage against him. This was still be an advantage, right?
Yes.
Yep, just making sure. That's 24 to hit for another 5 points damage.
Another 5 points?
Yeah.
Alrighty. As he steps back, you realize almost a moment too late that he may have feigned the falling back as a way to gain some distance from you. And then down into a low ball charge and just rushes straight into you. This will not be a frenzied attack, because he doesn't need it on this one.
Yep, it's not reckless. Got it.
Yep. He still does manage to land a hit onto you, and smashes you into the back door of the room as he collects you and takes you a few feet away.
Yep.
So it is another 7 points of damage.
Alright.
And then while he's got you up against the wall, he's just going to lay into you in the chest. Only getting to make 1 extra attack because of his frenzy.
Yep.
Ooh. What was your AC again?
10.
He just hits. So for another 7.
Yep.
But that is his turn.
Alright. Because he's now pushed me up against the door, I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Yep, he is kind of low down on you as well, like head down, trying to beat into you repeatedly.
So I'm gonna attempt to grapple him now.
Mm-hmm.
Just try and hold him steady, so I forego my attacks to do this.
Ooh, you may actually succeed this.
Alright, athletics at advantage because of my thing. Don't forget he would be at advantage because he's raging.
Yeah, I am well aware of that.
Oh boy.
I've rolled my 3rd natural 1 of this fight so far.
Oh Jesus.
Advantage, so.
27.
Alright, yeah, he rolled a total of 9.
Oh, Jesus.
My rolls were very bad.
Oh boy. God darn it, Thog.
So yeah, I'm going to grapple him.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's grappled. He is... Yeah, he's grappled, so he can't move. He obviously can still attack me, but now he can't move away or anything like that. I'm trying to control the fight. So that was my action to grapple him. Just checking any bonus actions I can do. No, I've used all my... No, grapple is not an attack action. Okay, yep, that's my turn.
You could use a bonus action to like lay an elbow into him as you've got him pinned.
All right, I will attempt to do that then. Straight roll because no. That is a 14.
That is not enough to hit him, unfortunately.
I did not think so.
Yeah. All right, he is going to attempt to break your grapple as part of his action.
Yep. So resist. Okay.
What did you get?
I got a 25.
Yeah, I got an.
Oh no,
18,
sorry, 27. 27. Sorry, I forgot about my frost rune.
You definitely resist. He struggles in your arms, but is then able to break free. He does manage to slip one arm loose enough in order to get a quick jab into your side to try and loosen you up. Part of his frenzy, which is enough to hit. So another 7 points of damage.
All right. Yep.
But that was not reckless.
Yep. All good. I'm going to strengthen the grapple, like basically trying to choke him out.
Okay. Yeah.
Like just into submission.
All right.
So
roll me another strength check.
Yep.
And he will roll a Constitution saving throw.
So sorry, just double checking. What am I rolling exactly? Athletics.
So this will be athletics with strength. Yes.
Yep. So
because you are trying to choke him out. You've already got him grappled.
Yep. Oh, that was not a good roll. Let's see. That's 6 plus 10. That's only a 16. Only a 16. Ash.
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
And he doesn't have advantage on Constitution save throws.
Oh god.
It does have a decent save on it, but it doesn't matter when you roll a 1. Again.
Fair enough.
Another
Fair
1.
Enough.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, so just like...
You seem starting to struggle a bit in your grasp.
I'm just going to say, tap out if you want out.
Alright, he's going to make another attempt on his turn to try and break free.
Yep.
It's
will...
He's not going to tap out until he passes out.
Thank God for advantage. That is a dirty 20.
Total dirty 20. Alright, he got a 26, so he manages to break your arm free enough that he gets down. However...
So is he out of the grapple? Yep, he's out of the grapple.
He is out of the grapple, but as he gasps for air, he has lost a lot of his momentum. He's fallen out of his rage for this turn.
Oh, okay. Seeing that...
But that was his turn to break free.
Yep. Seeing that, I am going to rush forward and strike at him.
Mm-hmm.
So, straight rolls, because obviously he was not reckless. That is a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
And he isn't raging. Perfect.
No, he's not raging, which is perfect. Alright, that is 1 base, double to 2. I rolled a... then maximum for the Giant's Might dice.
Mm-hmm.
So that's to 8. I rolled a 4 in the dice, so that is to 12. Plus 5, so 17 bludgeoning damage on that strike.
17 bludgeoning damage. Ooh. That one caught him hard. And he coughs for a bit.
And I will strike again.
Oh, yep.
Unless
go
he's
for it.
Unless he's out.
No, he's still going. He's not looking good. He's swaying a bit, but he's still standing.
21.
21
to
more
hit. Or 5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning, and this is not resisted at all.
I'm taking advantage while I can. If I knew this could have happened, I would have saved my action surge for this. But how was I to know?
Yeah, that's fair. Again, he beats his chest. He's like, "Oh, I'm not done yet. Taking you with me."
That's what I want. Oh, come on, get it!
Just
And
go
again,
to sleep. Just go to sleep.
he goes in low and tries to smashing you up into the low ceiling. So this
Would
will
I
be
be able to try and resist
yes,
this?
this is a grapple of sorts. So opposed
Yep.
strength check, please.
Yep, absolutely.
Ooh.
That is a 27.
Ooh, you beat him by one! By one! So he gets you up, but you're able to kind of push off the roof a bit to stop you from taking any damage from it.
How are the
but
sailors reacting to all this?
Oh, they are cheering like crazy. Like, they are going absolutely berserk at this. He does bring you down in attempt to, like, a form of suplex as he brings you over as part of his frenzy's attack.
Yep, that's fair.
He lands a hit, so that is another 7 points of damage as he smashes you down behind him.
Alright, yep. Okay. That was not frenzied, so I will now... Seeing that, I am going to grapple again. And I'm gonna try and do the same thing I did before, which is choke him out. But first things first, get him in the grapple. That is a 21.
He has gotten a 26, so he is not grappled.
Am I able... No, I'm not able to. That was my action. Yep, all good.
Yeah, this time you haven't got him locked away, so he comes back at you again.
How many rounds has it been? Sorry, just because my giant might only last for a minute, so I'm gonna...
I'd say
see
this
if
is probably... We'll go with this as the last round of your Giant's Might, because it has been about 9 or 10 rounds.
Yep, no, that's all good.
Alright, he goes full-on reckless at you again, just swinging wildly now. Rather than trying to make connecting hits, he's going for pure force.
Yep.
Ooh, and that is a critical hit. So that is 14 points of damage.
Oh. 14, is that? Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. If it's doubling
sorry, no,
this...
it'll be... Yeah, sorry, Duzzle's just the base, so it's just 8 points of damage. Cause...
Sorry, I just wanted to confirm that, because I was like, hold on, I should have been doing much more damage.
No.
Alright, all good, sorry, Ash.
And then he goes in for his Frenzy's attack on that one, which is another hit for another 7 points of damage.
Alright, oof. The lie is definitely, not looking pretty. He will activate another Giant Smite as his bonus action.
Yep. Just
to keep it going. And then he's just going to strike.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to strike. 14 does not hit. We have established that. So the first one whiffs. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Oh, thank God for that. Alright. It's cocked. Damn it. Alright, 7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. Alright. He's still standing. He's definitely looking worse for wear. You notice a bit of sluggishness to his movements as he turns around, picks up a crate, and swings back around at you.
Fuck.
Going for another bludgeoning attack.
Yep.
Oh shit, he misses. Even with advantage.
Oh shit. Okay.
So he just swung blindly, swinging back around, and smashes the crate into the wall. It shatters into pieces, but yes, he actually does miss you.
Okay. I was surprising.
Yeah, that's his turn, I think. Even he's surprised by that one.
Alright, then I am going to take advantage of that and just swing on in. 18 for...
That'll hit.
Yep, 6 bludgeoning. And then second strike. That is a 19 for 5 bludgeoning.
Hit.
And that's it. Unless... No, because I'm not actually wielding weapons, so it's not 2 weapons. Yep.
He drops down to a knee for a moment, and you think he's finally going to tumble over and go down.
No.
But with one last roar, he gets back up again and charges back into you.
Oh, okay.
Because he has relentless endurance.
Yeah, oh my god, I was that close. Oh! Oh god.
So he is instead on 1 hit point, as you would have taken
Okay.
down. And he goes in full reckless, so he just charges in again, just swinging crazily, collects you in the chest, and just continues carrying you through into the wall again.
Yep.
But instead of going for the wall, he lifts you up off the ground and just drops you onto the ground as he hits for another 7 points of damage.
Yep.
And that is his turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Realizing I've only got one last chance, I am going. I'm going because I'm like lying down, not prone. I'm just gonna sweep out with the feet and try and knock him down with my strike, pretty much. That is a 18
That will hit.
for a total of 10 bludgeoning.
10 bludgeoning is definitely more than enough to take him down with only 1 hit point left, regardless of his endurance. He stumbles for a moment backwards as he tries to catch himself, but then just collapses, and there's a solid thong as he hits the ground of just solid meat hitting the ground.
Meat. Spit blood. 9. 9 hit points.
Oh, Sam's
was
doing
close.
this,
Yes.
like the whole
It
like
was
cheering,
close.
but is not saying a single thing because he was.
And there's a
Which
moment's
is-
pause as he collapses to the ground, as everyone waits just to see if he is getting up one last time. And when he doesn't respond, there is a sudden cheer from the group.
Healing word, no.
No. No.
So, has the winner been determined?
The winner has been determined. The lie very narrowly takes the win.
Hey,
That was
y'all,
very close.
you get your rewards, guys.
The lie wins.
No, I don't have to
Yay.
unalive the lie. Yay!
Chat was very invested in this fight.
They were. It was so good. It was a good.
The crew, each one by one, come over and shake you and like pat you on the back, shake a hand, pat you on the back, and pay out some winnings. And you notice one is going around paying out the winnings as well. You earn yourself in total the equivalent of 12 silver and 9 per coin.
How much do I earn?
So, what was that? 12 silver?
12 silver and 9 copper coin.
Alright, yep. And
Sam, you earn yourself 10 silver. You doubled down.
Yeah.
yep. Is that accounting to the fact I put in 20 coppers to bet on myself?
No, so this is just winnings handed out by the fact that you won, and then you get paid out your 20 coppers doubled. So,
Yep, so...
4 silver.
Oh, yep, they paid in silvers.
Yeah.
I'll go check
Oh.
over Thog afterwards and make sure he's actually, you know.
I'm sure he's alive, but...
Oh yeah, he's
check on him.
alive, but
They
that
pull
was
him up
close.
and feed him a potion. And he just kind of sits himself up and was like, "Oh, it's been a while since someone made me hurt like that."
You nearly had
Been a
me.
while.
You nearly had me. Very close. Oh.
How kid?
what did Kit do? Thog is dead to
Thog
me
is
now.
dead to me
wow.
Oh yeah, because how much did Kip put on him?
You
Tell
had
you what,
the opportunity to give rerolls to Thog. You didn't take them.
Kit better magic item, didn't he?
I've got a little theoretical
Oh yeah, who bet the magic
question.
item?
Romney.
He was considering it. I don't know whether he did.
Yeah.
So if someone gets polymorph spell and changes one of the party into a gnome,
Polymorph is only beast.
It's only beast.
okay.
True
polymorph.
polymorph.
9th level spell.
Worth it.
Because yeah,
It's got to happen at some point. That's all I'm saying.
That's cruel. So I'm naturally going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Thug slowly pulls himself up. Yeah, you fought well, big boy.
You too. That was good fight.
Gonna have to go another round sometime, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely. Oh,
So next time, go weapons too.
yeah. I think so. Make it
At that,
interesting.
he just does a double fist
Yeah,
bump to you.
same. I reciprocate. Oh. Well, we better let these gentlemen have a turn then. And I'll get up and I'll move aside so the others can have a turn.
At that, they kind of look around like a little bit sheepishly, and they're like, we more just wanted to see you two go at it. So we had bets on who would come on top. But it was a good fight.
That was a good fight. I needed that.
Captain don't want us fighting amongst each other, so we can't really do it. But anyway, we figures it. You ain't exactly crew, so shouldn't be a problem, eh?
I can't think of any reason why.
Got to work out that pent-up aggression that's held on this ship somehow, I suppose. I mean, have you ever tried the arts? You could try some physical theatre. I mean, there's like, contemporary. Help. What? You did good, buddy.
Oh,
They slowly start dispersing back out into the hole.
I'm just gonna look around the damage Thorgonai has caused to like the crates and the barrels and the walls and just go, yeah, we better leave before we get pinned on this.
We'll get maybe Kovac down here to mend it.
Speaking of which,
Thanks for volunteering yourself, and I'm just gonna walk off.
I have an unshakable mental image of what being outside that room was like. I'm just for our own personal stuff now. I'm posting a short clip in our chat. It's just 5 seconds, but it's perfect.
I love her. She's great. You can just wait outside. It's fine. Just as it can.
And just with the epic music Ash chose, I'm imagining that music was coming from inside the room, but just kind of muted because the door was closed.
I was going to say, Ash, as well, what Thalai would have been doing otherwise during the week. He would have seen if he could have scrounged some scraps of food, a fishing hook, and some wire, and just trailed a line off the side of the ship and let it trail around and see if he can catch anything.
Yeah, you'd be able to catch a few fish. The sea is quite rich in fish.
you catch a kraken. Now what do you do with it?
He is my kraken, and I will call it Squishy. I'll just give whatever I'll just give whatever I catch over to the chef.
Yep.
Just to supplement the kitchen.
When-
And I'm gonna go get myself some water because I'm out and thirsty.
Very
Unless
fair.
someone say something to me quick before I go.
I wanted to go and talk to the captain because Kovac came to her senses and went, "Oh, a magic thing?"
Alright, so you head on up to find Pilvin.
Yes, I walk past the room with punching and blaring and music coming from his side and go, just disregard.
You look under the door and as you see it,
just horns everywhere. And I go up and I find the captain.
So this is only early after till I told you, or how long after?
I feel like it. So Thalai told me, and then was waiting, and then there was the fight.
Yep.
So I think it was like half an hour, because you said at like 8:30, Thalai saw this and then came and grabbed Sam's. So it's been about half an hour, I think.
Give or take, yep, no worries.
Yeah, and she, of course, pauses at the foot of the stairs and prestidigitates her hair back into a more respectable shape to be talking to the captain. And just like calms down a bit, and then takes and then goes up the stairs to have a chat.
Welcome, Kovac. Fine night tonight we are having.
Indeed. I ran into Thalai. He said you were doing something intriguing and magical, and I couldn't help myself.
Well, I wouldn't say it is too intriguing. I do enjoy it from time to time, but I suppose there is also magic components to it.
What do I see like?
Such a device?
That's a good question. Have I? I definitely have. Just, I mean, not to assume, but I'm studied?
It's similar to what you've read about. You've seen devices like it. You've definitely seen an orrery in the laboratories at back at home. But this seems to be modified, as well as it houses a container for Arcanium shard within it. Something that you are quite familiar with.
Does it now? Okay.
Which you can see that there is a light purple glow coming from it, which indicates that it is currently being powered by said shard.
How often do you chart the stars this way?
About once a month. I like to keep up to date with it. It helps us navigate the seas and predict oncoming storms as well.
Boom. I'm assuming from the
Except for,
downstairs.
well, that one. Yeah, probably, considering it's, you're at the back of the ship, yes, there probably is a few smashes and stuff that you can hear. Yeah. You probably do hear a loud crash, muted, but as it is, and you see just the slightest twinge in his eyebrow as it happens.
Oh, good. The Vidalcan micro expression is alive and well, just throughout the culture.
Just the sigh of I'll have to deal with that later.
Oh god, he's gonna come into the room and be like, "What the fuck?"
The sigh of inevitability.
May I see the device? I haven't seen one of the scale nor up close in quite some time.
Of course, by all means. I had this one actually specially made so that we could have it a bit more maneuverable rather than the ones back in the lab's home.
Can I hazard a guess based on the craftsmanship as to who made it, based on my experiences?
Roll me an insight.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. 7.
You can see some gnomish, I'd say, architecture to it in its design. That makes it seem like he must have gotten some outside help in developing and adapting the technology, because it is normally quite a larger device, and he has got it not quite palm size, but probably a bit bigger than a basketball in size.
Okay.
So it is quite a lot more compact than what you're used to seeing.
But didn't go to a Vidalcan artificer for it.
No, so there is definitely some signs of Vidalcan technology in the original design, but it is being clearly adapted by a gnomish artificer.
Interesting. Do I notice anything interesting going on celestially as I read this thing?
For that, I'll get you to make me an Arcana check, actually.
I can do that, and I get to add D4.
Or a religion check.
Arcana check, please.
Had a feeling that might be your answer.
That is a dirty 20.
One thing you notice is that it seems to be acting up a little bit.
Oh?
So it should be charting the movements of the stars and the planets around your sun. But every now and then some of them shift backwards a little bit, or jitter, or lock in place. And every time that it does do this, he quickly, hurriedly makes a note on it. Though he does not seem to comment. But it definitely seems odd and out of place.
Do the notes he's making imply a problem with the device or a problem with the solar system?
You can't see his notes. He's scrolling away in his little book.
Oh, okay. Is there a problem? It doesn't seem to be running as smoothly as other ones I've seen.
Yeah, so concerned it may have had a bit of a jostle during that storm, but always worked perfectly before. Concern to it might be that something that spell or event or whatever it was may have done something a bit more extreme than we thought.
To do with the heavens?
They seem a little bit out of alignment. Though I can't quite tell.
Well, just in case the fault exists in the device, you could talk to Thalai. He has some experience in metalworking and, if need be, could perhaps assist you in some repairs.
I could do so. I imagine that he will owe me for some breakages anyways, after the night's through.
Who do you think he's fighting down there?
Well, I could hazard a guess that it's one of your cohorts, as my crew know I frown upon it. Though, technically it does not break the rules for them to fight one of you, I guess.
I see. Where does Mug normally hang out on the ship?
Depends on what time of day or things it is.
This would be about maybe 10 past 9.
Okay, I imagine it...
Probably in his room.
Okay, so I have no context. I'm saying, I'll be curious to see who's sporting some interesting bruises tomorrow morning at breakfast.
I might have to have another little chat with the crew too.
Regardless, is there anything I can do to assist you with this device, or would you rather be left in peace?
By all means, you're welcome to have a look, see what you can divine from it.
Okay.
I admit I am a bit perplexed by its current readings.
Have
Maybe
have
beyond
days
20.
passed? Have days passed since the purple torrent of light?
Yes, so this is about 2 or 3 days after.
Okay, so then, given that my ability to speedily cast spells has returned, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go with identify.
Okay.
On this thing and see what's up.
Well, it is an astral orrery. It is designed to chart the stars' positions and predict weather anomalies.
Okay.
It is how the people of Tanzanite are able to predict crop rotations accurately and yields of crops based on weather conditions predicted almost a year in advance.
Heck yeah.
Though the device in Tanzanite is considerably larger, and probably would be considerably more accurate as well, though it requires a also considerable amount of power to run.
Where do you source your arcanium? It's been quite hard to come by in general.
I have a few friends back in Tanzanite and managed to source a bit, though admittedly the price is getting quite high.
I don't imagine a steam boiler works in tandem with your goal of portability then, does it?
No. Not something that I can quite use. Though, I have been considering some modifications to the ship itself.
That could be interesting. I'll also probably take the time. Yeah, sorry.
That is probably well, a little bit in the realm of fantasy.
Huh?
You would recall the books that he had in his possession back downstairs, which now thinking about it, offer up ideas and theories behind creating an airship.
I've been thinking about that myself, actually. Don't cast aside those theories as fantasy too much. Who knows what could become of it in the future?
We know the designs exist, but not without Arcanium. Doing it so with steam would be an incredible feat.
Yes. I'm optimistic. I'm sure there are some workarounds. I've been pondering it, but there is one ethical dilemma I can't get past, which is the long-term incarceration of a fire elemental. That seems questionable.
Go on.
Well, more powerful arcane users can conjure them. If you could design a sufficiently secure metal container, you could use its ambient heat to fill a balloon. The only issue would be, I believe there was some kind of binding spell I've read about. It could keep the elemental around long term, but it does require rather expensive components.
Next time you're in town, you should stop by the my brain completely. Stop by the Collegium. Perhaps present your ideas.
Certainly.
Imagine they'd be quite happy to hear some theories on this.
It's been a while since I have paid a visit.
With the world how it is now, any tactical advantage would be greatly appreciated.
Yes. I certainly wouldn't mind an airship. I have been pondering this purely because we've been having a hard time getting to and fro. It's been taking a while, and things have been getting unstable politically, so being able to respond to threats rapidly seems quite an invaluable asset, especially for the Xel'nari.
At this, he kind of looks a little bit confused, and he's like, "Thought the Xel'nari had access to the airships."
Yes, but I want one.
Fair. Suppose you are still just starting out.
Indeed. And what better way to prove myself than by showing up back at our headquarters with our very own?
Especially if you could bring Verdelkin technology aboard. Their own steam design.
More people seeing our work in practice, it would bring great honor to the Verdelkin district.
Not to mention, you'd be able to travel further as well without having to recharge in Arcania. Fantastic idea. Yeah.
Indeed.
If you have time, I'd like to pick your brain on this more.
Certainly.
Join me for dinner?
Usual time tomorrow?
Fantastic.
I will leave you to your studies then, and I will walk away.
I think it's more of a headache at this point. I'm not really learning anything from this. According to the device right now, we should be in the middle of a thunderstorm, and then have a drought for the next 6 weeks.
I stop at the top of the stairs and go, I beg your pardon?
My point exactly. Clearly not working.
We'll take a look at the device tomorrow as well, shall we?
I will speak with Thalai once he's done dusting off whoever's down there with him. Crash.
The ship just goes...
Lurches.
I'm gonna make my way down to the lower deck, and I'm just gonna wait outside the door where this is going on, and I'll be sitting on a barrel with my 2 feet up on a cannon, arms crossed, kind of just staring at the door, waiting.
Alright, Thalai, you step out of your fight to see Kovac sitting staring. How do you reply?
Oh, Sam was looking for you. Had something he needed you to do. And I'm just gonna go to walk away.
As you're magically trying to throw someone under a bus.
As you turn your back, Oleg just says, "Did you win?"
Duh. Thog is going to feel it in them. As am I.
Excellent. And I'll walk away.
Oh, you can repair things, right?
Yes. Why? I turn back and I see through the open doorway.
the shattered remains.
There's like a chandelier half hanging from the ceiling.
We got to be together.
Sam's in and just being like,
Sam was just watching and placing bets.
The one
I
time
love it.
Storm is truly innocent.
Says the one who set somebody on fire as an accident.
Look,
no.
look, it wasn't an accident, but she realized it was a bad idea and quickly snuffed it out.
You're only innocent through ignorance.
Yeah.
If you're aware of what was going on, you would not be so innocent. You would have done something.
That is the story of Alice's life. Speaking of which, what has Mug and Storm been up to in this?
What time is it?
About 9:10-ish.
Storm's probably eating food, annoying someone, or sleeping.
The cook?
Yes, let's go with that.
You could be doing both. You could be eating food and annoying the cook at the same time.
No, if it was the cook, she would actually be helping, but she would also be stealing food at the same time as helping.
Yeah, so both.
Herself.
She's... No, she likes cooking. She loves cooking, in fact. But she's probably making additions to the recipe that the chef's probably not particularly either happy with or aware of.
Probably aware of.
Mug's actually gonna be in his room having a moment of sort of peace and touch base with what was the demo woman's name? Akari, I think.
I don't think they're with us.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know. Asami is the demo. Akari is the elf.
Yeah. Asami then. So the demo one, through sending, just sort of check in and see if she's okay. Gotten to the Xel'nari, if there's any problems.
You have 25 words. Here it goes.
Get to counting.
This is Mug. I hope you are safe and well, and the Xel'nari are treating you correctly. If not, let Mug know and I'll make some calls.
Let Mug know, and I'll make. Is all you got through.
Okay, so it was just, yep.
So some calls got cut off.
Yep.
Feel like tone enough is there to get through a knowing Mug. You get a response. Good to hear from you. I hope you're well. We have made it safely to the Xel'nari. Talks have opened up. Hoping for that bright future.
What was the name of that halfling? Was it a halfling who was chronic liar?
Yes.
Hello?
No.
different halfling.
Yeah,
That's more than one of me? Oh,
Yes,
no,
yes,
for
there is, your twin.
Class.
oh yeah.
Osborne.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll send another sending going, good to hear. If you see a little shit called Osborne, let him know that Mug still thinks he's pathetic. That's it, yeah.
Okay, you didn't use 6.
You get a response of, okay, will do. There been hush-hush about that beam of light. You know anything?
I need to check. I think I've got a third sending I can do. Yes. I can do a third sending. Good. So yeah, last sending for the night and go, yeah, we saw it. It scared the hell out of Kovac. We don't know what it is. If we find out more, we'll let people know.
Who's this message to?
No, didn't get through.
We'll let people beep, beep, beep. Insert more mana. Beep, beep.
Message bank is full.
Who was that message to?
It was to Asami, the demo.
Princess?
Yeah, the one we rescued. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same term, but it doesn't quite fit.
Not quite.
Demu noblewoman.
That works.
The surprisingly not racist one.
Everyone here in panic, but won't say why. Always change subject. Has us concerned. Mobilizing for war?
Well, I can't reply. Well, not until the following day, anyway.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, that was the main thing that I wanted to do.
Do you intend to send more over the next few days, or...?
I'll probably do a check-in with Barda, just to see if she knows anything. Because actually, we're not even sure if she's at home base, at headquarters, at the... What is the name of the fortress or the castle, the thing?
Xel'nari.
It's just the Xel'nari castle.
Yeah.
You do know that she did say that she would contact you. That there was issues she had to deal with it.
Okay.
Mind you, that
actually,
was
in that
a giant
case...
beam of light came from the sky.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh no, I didn't actually meet the magic researcher, did I?
No.
The one that was experimenting in the library on some poor person. Okay.
Wasn't that the Warforged who was just asking Storm lots and lots of questions?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll probably leave it at that.
Alright, no worries. Can I get everyone just make me a d20, please?
A D20 can do. I gotta use my tiny dice.
Oh, now I roll well. Okay.
Oh. I don't like my tiny dice.
17.
Also a 17.
19.
3.
Right.
And Alice got 4.
Perfect.
Yes.
You were up on the deck early one morning.
Mm-hmm.
You're about a week and a half out from making landfall when you hear the call, "Sails on the horizon!"
sails on the horizon?
You've heard the call out a few times, but for the most part, it has been other trading vessels passing through. The call out after this, though, is smoke! Smoke on the horizon! And at this, there is almost immediate action of the crew jumping to position.
I've already cast my water breathing for the day, by the way, on anyone who would accept it. Because this is what I do!
I go to look and see what's being yelled at and see if the ship and the smoke are coming from the same place.
So you can see the smoke coming up over the horizon now as you look over. You can't see the sails yet, as it is around the edge of an island. But you can see the smoke coming over it. But seeing as you cannot see sails, you imagine that is what the lookout has called for. So generally, smoke on the horizon over sails means fire, not good. So you can see the crew quickly mustering into action, getting ready, bringing buckets of water aboard, and readying the mast and the sails to try and get as much speed as possible.
Okay.
Looks like they intend to head to aid.
I am going to pull out my horn once again and go just to get everyone's attention, just in case someone's like asleep and hasn't heard the shouts. And then I'm going to start ritual casting unseen servants, more than the two I've been maintaining to help, just so you can go like full bucket brigade, full on sorcerer's apprentice, just like pass bucket from ocean up, toss bucket, and so on and so forth, just to have more available bodies.
Actually, no, maybe I don't know. If we've got the time, maybe I will ritual cast water breathing if some of the sailors want it, just if they need to dive into the ocean to grab anyone. If it's one of those, in Sam's head, or in my head, it's like, oh, if there's fire, which means there's probably already been an attack, they may already have an issue, so...
For most of the journey, they have turned down the offer. However, at this, a number of them do accept the offer, knowing that they probably will need to be jumping into the water to rescue people.
I think I can do it to 10 extra, so I would have already done it to our lot, and then I can do it to 10 more. I think that's how the spell says 10.
I figured for us...
Yeah, 10.
Sorry. As you come
I was going to say, I figure we... Go ahead.
No, go.
I was going to say, I figure we probably fall into a habit of like, oh, it's breakfast time, we're eating our food, you're casting a spell, then we go about our day.
Yeah, basically.
Fallen into the habit.
So we've got it, all of us, and then 10 more people as they see fit.
As you come around the edge of the island, you see a vessel nearly twice the size of your own. There is obvious signs of battle damage upon it. There is breaches in the hull, and it does look like it is taking on water, though it's hard to tell from how far away you are. And there is plumes of smoke. You can't see fire, so it's either within the hull itself or possibly being able to be doused out, and this is the remaining smoke coming from it. But the ship itself does not look like it is capable of sailing. One of the masts has completely collapsed in upon itself, and the other does show signs of damage and burn damage upon it as well.
Could you just dot on the map? Unless the ship has already been moved to where the island is that we're at.
Yeah, so you're just at the island.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
So how far away was this ship?
This would be about probably 800 meters.
Okay.
And how fast are we traveling?
Coming around the edge of the island, as you're coming close to shallows, they would have dropped the speed, so you're probably going at about half speed for it.
Kovac, what does what can Wisteria see?
Good call. I abandoned the unseen servant. I conjure an owl.
Oula.
Because adorable Lego. And I send Wisteria forth.
Mhm.
With my gaze in her gaze.
Alright.
That is a funny sentence.
My gaze within her gaze. And that's where
That was
we're on to
several
that
sessions
session.
ago.
God damn it.
What?
So what does Wisteria see?
We'll
We
find
will
out next
find out
session.
next week.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say this is gonna be a next session situation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But flippin', we haven't got an Audi next week.
That's
Oh.
alright.
Or the week after.
God,
God damn it, Audie.
Stupid,
having a social life.
stupid TwitchCon,
I'm
stupid
in,
laughing.
I'm in Amsterdam for TwitchCon next week.
Oh, hydrate, guys.
That's fair.
Oh, hey. I think that's the
Yeah,
first
they're-
hydrate of the session.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Definitely is.
I'm mad that you're actually utilizing the 3 whole weeks of English summer per year to be social.
Oh, hair flip. We've got a hair flip as well, but yeah, I'm.
Uh,
Ooh, ooh.
It's a beard.
Hair flip, beard flip, whatever you've got, flip it,
well,
birds.
I've got nothing up here now.
As long as you got hair, flip it.
I don't think fingers count
I mean-
as hair, bruh.
I'll just flip this. Woo!
I mean, I've got like small hairs on them. Does that count?
No.
Oh.
Mhm.
Sagittarius is Sag.
But I
Alrighty,
want to know
thank
what's
you
up with the
all.
boat.
For joining us for our session. You will find out
Yep.
next week what is happening with the boat. And if you want some more games from us, then we play Stars Without Number, a sci-fi setting game, which we do on Tuesday nights, which is led by Mr. Rory down below me, two down from me, on screen.
I'm not ready. So the party decided to be dumb on a rock planet. It's honestly kind of funny what's been happening. Like, to be fair,
Yeah.
I was pretty
Dumb
silly with the previous session, but I'm very happy with how it went because sometimes it's just good to be silly and dumb. Lucky Ash's character went full fusion mode with a weird alien rock creature and is now basically wearing rock armor.
I am
Yep.
indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
While the rest
Powered rock
of
armor.
mm-hmm. And
So with
the
enough
rest
confidence, you can rock that look.
Mm-hmm.
while the entire party contend with the fact that on this weird little tiny planet, it's raining diamonds.
Yeah, we're having a
And
great
what
time,
fills me-
guys.
Get rich.
I'm going to say, what fills me with the utmost joy is that I gave you guys a planet where it rained diamonds and no one's tried to collect any to resell later. That's just... Mwah.
We've got more
Thank you.
important things to
But
do,
now
bruh.
you've mentioned it.
It's crossed my
mean,
mind. It has entirely crossed my mind.
It crossed my mind, but I feel like it's not what Lockie would do. Lockie wants random animals now. He has started collecting.
He's become
Diamond
more.
can be traded for goods and/or services.
Lucky has a space cow baby, a giant worm baby, and a rock monster.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting very silly. Anyway, that's going to happen on Tuesday. I definitely need to actually take the time to do some prep because I have not, because I've been so busy with my life. But it's going to be fine. I'm going to do the thing probably tomorrow.
Rory, if you give me last minute characters like Ash did today, I swear to God.
But
I
you'll
don't
have him forever.
I think I should actually, you know what? Maybe I do need to to change some characters.
Oh my god. I'd be hella
Oh
mad.
no, the information coming in now is like,
To be
nah, this is
fair,
not the
to
one.
counter that, I also sent Alice something 4 weeks ago that she still hasn't given
Which
me
I
back.
specifically told you to remind me.
I did.
And
Oh
did
yeah,
you?
what? During stream?
No. That...
Yeah, you did.
But anyways, thank you all for joining us. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I love tormenting my players. So, what's on the ship? On the ship. What's on the ship this week?
What's on the ship?
Kraken.
God.
I don't know if they're friend or foe, or if the fire is just a ruse.
That's what I was thinking.
Also,
I know the ships.
so, who are raiding, guys?
We need to
Who
raid.
do we raid?
I
I'll leave
see
that
no one
decision
else.
to y'all.
Who should we raid? Shadowled. No,
Get out.
I will in a bit when stream ends.
God damn it, Audie.
I see no one else streaming on my.
Oh,
There is a Australian D&D game which seems to be called Deep in the Lizard Den.
That sounds
interesting.
exciting.
All I did was look at the D&D tag. It's
That's the easiest and best thing to do.
I just love that currently we are number 6 on the list of streamers.
That's kind of
Dude,
amazing. Like, I am very flabbergasted by the fact that we're actually got like 20 people watching us right now. That's pretty fucking cool.
We
And
got good peeps.
yeah, and we love and appreciate every single one of you. Okay, you know what? Let me have a look at. You know what? Yeah,
Makes me happy.
you know what? I'm happy to raid those Aussies. Why the hell not? Who knows
Make new
how much?
friends.
Who knows how much longer they're gonna be streaming
Send them
for?
the
But you know
love.
what? We're gonna send them some love anyway. Thanks for hanging out,
Yeah.
everyone. Thanks for being here, being awesome. All the new follows. Fucking Desklam Kun with all the goddamn gift subs as revenge for my kindness.
What did you do, kindness-wise?
This is nothing. I didn't do anything.
She knows what she did.
I did nothing. If anyone did anything, it was revenge for what he did first. Because, you know what? That's just how it works, okay? Okay.
Revenge doesn't suit you.
Are you playing kindness chicken where each person is kind of aggressively back and forth? Kindness chicken?
Maybe. Except with our wallets, apparently.
Well, yeah, that do be how it go.
God damn it. I'm in trouble. He's so mad at me. It's hilarious. I mean, I'm very sorry.
No, you're not.
We're
You're not even slightly
sorry.
I'm in so much trouble.
We're-
Pray for me,
we're
guys.
not
Alright.
Alright, raiding.
Someone messaged me the name of the people so I can do the raids. We're gonna raid them. We love you, and we'll catch you hopefully on Tuesday for our other game. Keeping in mind it's at 7 p.m. at AEST time because we're weird Aussies like that. Otherwise,
be like
see
that.
you next Wednesday at the same time too. Wednesday? Wait a
Wednesday?
minute.
You
I
mean
meant
Sunday.
Sunday. I don't know where I got Wednesday from, bruh. Alright. Anyway, toodaloo, folks.
Toodaloo!
Bye.